here it is, the end of the day on Friday. Just kind of want to update you where we are standing. We're actually standing in the bathroom, but where we stand with the job. Behind me you can see the tiles done, except for this little strip down here. I actually need a few more of these flat caps. I just ran out, and so I got to get myself about 20 more of these flat caps to finish this out and fill those in. I put the shower door guy off. He was going to be here on Monday. We've just put him off till Tuesday. We'll fill these in, fill the rest of this in, and grout all this on Monday. That'll give enough time to dry. Then Tuesday he can come in and set his shower door. And then we'll proceed with finishing the walls in here and setting the toilet and kind of backing out of this room, starting a final clean on this. So that's where we stand here. You can take a look at the glass shelves there, the half-inch shelves, they're all in. And now it's all just has to be grouted in. This is nice and solid. These nice, thick shelves, a little bit of green that you see through the shelf is a nice offset to the white tile. That's kind of a nice layout right there. And we've laid this out so it looks like we just took this wall and it was even with all the layout that's around it and just pushed it back in. And of course a lot of this detail will be a whole lot more mild once we grout it with that ice white, that bright white number 44 grout. So, and that's where we stand in here right now. And if you come out here, you'll see we're kind of at our final point up. We got some of the ceiling work done. This has been a big focus this week, is to get this room to a first coat stage. Dave just finished some of the drywall point up in the corners. When they originally did these ceilings, typically when they do a popcorn or acoustic, sprayed acoustic ceiling, they don't do any more than just a first coat. So they do a first coat of mud and then they just spray over it. It's just an easy way to get through it really quick. It's inexpensive. So when you go back and you scrape all that stuff off, you typically have what's not really even a good first tape coat on the drywall. So you really have to kind of go back, skim coat it over. So we basically skimmed this whole ceiling. And so now we've got a few areas that are just being patched, and he'll sand those down, and then he'll get a second coat on the ceiling. But overall, this ceiling really came out great. This ceiling really pops now. You can see we got a first coat of orange on the walls. I don't remember what the paint was called, so I won't call it orange, but I know that's just the guy color. Orange is very, very pale, but it really goes well with all the yellow and the green that we see throughout here. And then we still got our area open here. We're going to actually do this last. We're going to do this next week. Get our two lines, our two home runs run outside, down the wall, underneath, and then pop them out near the cabinet for the cable. And then we'll run one Cat 5E from here. We'll run it up and over and junction it where the laundry room is, where the jumper is for the main phone line. That'll give you four pairs for anything you want to do. You can see we've got a coat of orange. Every wall in the place now has been coated. Some of them are 2 coats, some of them are 1 coat. And so now we'll kind of bring everything up to the same level this time next week. We should be looking at pretty much down to just punch list by Friday next week. We've got if you step in the kitchen here, you can see we've got our fridge cabinet is in. We wanted to get this up and out of the way, even though I'm still waiting on the filler strip there and the fridge panel that goes along here. But we've got this in now, and when those 2 items come in, we can just pop them in. Those will be done. Everything else in here, we've gone through our inspections for our plumbing and our electrical. So we've got everything waiting on just doing our final. And that won't be a whole lot because this was basically just a replacement. And then just finally, we step out into this room. You can see what we've done out here. We finished up the screen porch ceiling, and late next week we'll get a couple of coats of poly on it. That should really draw out the grain in that material. We'll also take that green and kind of erase it off the map. I think it doesn't go that well with the with a Arkansas pine. So that is it from here. Hope you guys are doing well, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.